There's a mysterious interstellar object hurtling toward our solar system, exciting scientists across the world. NASA recently detected a strange, fast-moving body speeding toward Earth. And now, we finally have new high-resolution images of 3I Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar object ever observed from Earth, currently racing through our solar system. A diffuse green shimmer cuts across the darkness, frozen in a single frame captured by one of NASA's deep survey telescopes. Its luminous arc twists like a cosmic serpent against the black. It's the first widely released image of 3I Atlas, and its trajectory is so peculiar, its signature so intense, that scientists are examining every single pixel. NASA's press release was brief, almost overly restrained. But the image itself spread instantly across every platform. It looked nothing like a comet. Elongated, irregular, and haloed by a glow no one could explain, the object left the scientific community stunned. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. What shocked the world wasn't just its arrival. It was the unmistakable impression that 3I Atlas didn't belong to any known category of interstellar debris. Two previous interstellar visitors, 1I, Oumuamua and 2I, Borisov, passed through our solar system with fairly predictable profiles. But 3I Atlas broke every rule. It twisted. It fragmented. It pulsed, in ways that could not be reconciled with typical cometary behavior. Scientists who've seen the raw data admitted privately that something felt unsettling about its structure. It seemed alive, metaphorically, shifting as if influenced by forces that weren't gravitational. The released image displayed thin, thread-like arcs streaming outward in spires rather than smooth plumes. The coma wasn't a hazy envelope but a textured, patterned shell of geometric ripples. Too orderly. Too structured. The public reaction was immediate. Some celebrated it as a new cosmic discovery, others felt an eerie sense of dread. NASA's silence in the early hours only added fuel to speculation. Normally, they provide long, detailed explanations with every major image release. This time, only basic facts: size, speed, trajectory. No mention of the strange textures. No analysis of the internal glow. Astronomers worldwide scrambled to capture more data. Early spectrographic readings shocked them: the chemical composition was wrong. Carbon, oxygen, and silicates were present, but not in normal ratios. Even stranger, an infrared signature hinted at internal heat. Interstellar objects should be frozen solid. They should be cold, inert, dead. Yet 3I Atlas was warm, ever so slightly, from within. Its fragmentation patterns also puzzled researchers. Instead of chaotic cracking, its fractured sections were symmetrical, with long parallel lines like ribs or the grain of carved wood. Then there was the color, the green glow. Normal comets glow green due to diatomic carbon, but this was something else. Neon bright. Saturated. Modulated. That modulation, the rhythmic brightness, became an early obsession. Amateurs noticed it first. A repeating pulse every few hours. Professionals hesitated, but reluctantly agreed, it wasn't noise. The brightness increased as it neared the sun, implying a dynamic, reactive behavior. Artists and commentators compared the shape to coral, metallic scaffolding, even an alien carapace. The glow in its cracks looked like internal veins of energy. Every attempt at explanation created more questions. Exotic ISIS? Porous interiors? Electrostatic interactions? Nothing fully fit. Radio telescopes picked up no artificial signals, but the absence didn't put anyone at ease. The object simply refused to behave like a frozen remnant drifting through space. People zoomed into the image endlessly. They found repeating patterns, hexagons, spirals, filaments. The more you enhanced the photo, the more you saw, as though the object contained fractal layers across multiple scales. Mathematicians were puzzled. Fractal structures do occur in nature, but not like this, not at this size, and not preserved after millions of years in interstellar space. And then came the most dramatic discovery so far. 3I Atlas was slowing down. Interstellar objects don't slow down. They speed up as they fall toward the sun. Something was wrong. Some suggested invisible outgassing jets, but the image showed no plumes, and the structures were too stable to be exhaust. Thermal models failed. Solar heating models failed. Nothing explained the deceleration. The glow inside the fractures also intensified, rippling like waves beneath a translucent shell. The spectral lines didn't match thermal radiation or radioactive decay. It was something else. Something unknown. And the world watched, fixated, mesmerized, unsettled, as 3I Atlas drifted closer. The strangeness surrounding 3I Atlas did not fade, it escalated. As more telescopes locked onto it, astronomers noticed behavior never before seen in an interstellar body. The object didn't merely glow, it changed colors. Slowly. Rhythmically. Cycling from green toward violet, then back again. This wasn't caused by rotation. It wasn't caused by sunlight. The transitions followed their own internal schedule. Spectrometers detected shifting traces of unusual compounds, some associated with ionized gases, others formed only under extreme cosmic pressure. These color shifts hinted that the object's surface might be reacting or even reorganizing itself. Interstellar objects are supposed to be dead rocks. 3I Atlas acted more like something awakening. Then came another breakthrough. Radio observatories detected a faint, extremely low-frequency electromagnetic hum. Not a signal. Not communication. But a constant vibration, like charged particles flowing in a confined environment. To generate such a hum, the object would require conductive material. An internal magnetic field movement inside this was impossible for a body of its size, yet the data was undeniable. More surprises followed. Radar mass readings fluctuated depending on the object's orientation. In other words, its density changed as it rotated. This meant 3I Atlas wasn't solid. It contained hollow spaces, huge ones, arranged in a pattern. Scientists created 3D simulations. The models revealed cavernous tunnels, branching pathways, vein-like chambers running from the surface inward. This was nothing like a comet. Not like an asteroid. Not even like a tidally shredded remnant. The internal geometry was far too structured. Then UV imaging showed something even stranger, faint halos extending behind the object. Filament-like arcs of glowing dust, but arranged with stunning precision. They weren't being blown randomly by solar wind. They curved gracefully, like lines guided by a magnetic cage. 3I Atlas was shaping its environment. Its rotation added more mystery. The spin rate didn't stay constant. It fluctuated, minutely, but measurably, as if the object were making micro-adjustments. Similar behavior is seen only in spacecraft performing attitude control. Scientists refused to use the word controlled, but privately, many admitted the comparison was difficult to avoid. As it approached the sun, the internal glow brightened further. Light rippled beneath the surface, traveling through its veins. Spectral readings picked up narrow band emissions, precise, clean, unnatural for natural bodies. Opinions diverged sharply. Natural explanations: exotic crystalline formation, remnant of a shattered super-Earth fragment from a system with radically different chemistry, body magnetized by a past encounter with a magnetar. Unnatural explanations, whispered only behind closed doors. Structured object, semi-hollow body with organized internals, possible self-regulating mechanisms, a relic. Not necessarily alive, not necessarily artificial, but made by unknown processes. No explanation fit perfectly. The more the object was studied, the less sense it made. The filaments extending only from the side opposite the sun baffled researchers. They weren't dust tails, they were anchored protrusions, stable and rigid. The internal glow didn't scatter, it followed channels. The fractures weren't chaotic, they were aligned. The exterior wasn't smoothed by eons, it preserved fine detail as if protected. 3i Atlas behaved like something ancient yet preserved, damaged yet functional. Something that had traveled the darkness for millions of years, and was now waking up under the sun's light. As the object continued inward, scientists braced for the next wave of data: higher resolution images, thermal readings, deep spectral analysis. But nothing released so far, including the very first NASA image, could prepare the world for the mysteries still unfolding. 3i Atlas refused to fit into any category. Not comet. Not asteroid. Not debris. Something older. Something stranger. Something not yet understood. Whatever it is, it has already changed how humanity views the contents of interstellar space, and what else might be drifting between the stars.